Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Springfield, Westmoreland Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen. A popular disc jockey is in mourning after losing his 3 sons to a horrible fire, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Rastafari Soldier. Greetings, and salutations to all nations. Ladies and gentlemen, you know I'm Rastafari Soldier. Deep Road Stevie. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning in, hit that red subscribe button. And we're going to have a great relationship, ladies and gentlemen. Springfield, Westmoreland, Jamaica. A nightmare situation as a radio disc jockey is in anguish as his 3 sons perish in a blaze. The 3 boys are 9-year-old Adrianno Laing, a grade 3 student, and his 7-year-old twin brothers Jorden and Jayden Laing, who are in grade 1, were all students at Sheffield Primary School. Their older sister, Adrianna, who suffered major burns, was rescued by bystanders, but she's remained in critical condition. At least 5 children have perished in fires since the start of the year, ladies and gentlemen, in Jamaica. In March, Kayla, 4, and Abigail, 3, died after a house fire in which they were left home. And, fire was caught in the Haylesfield, Clarendon area. Data for the Survey of Social Economic Condition published by the Planning Institute of Jamaica show more than 50 children have died in household fire in the past 10 years. In the latest incident, Laing, who is a popular radio disc jockey, said he had only left his house for a few minutes to speak to a driver who was supposed to take him on a job when he heard a neighbor shout that the house was on fire. Me hear people say fire, fire, but me never pay attention that no mind because the children them over them family next door and I never knew them come back to the house, he said. Currently, electricity is out in the area. Shano, what them do about me believe say them light a candle. And we don't know what happened next. Laing, who said that he is a single father, did back-to-back school shopping on Sunday, and only if he knows him not even going able to go back to school, he harmed. The fire also destroyed the home. Reports from the Westmoreland police are that 4 children were left at the home about 7:10 p.m. It is believed that they lit a candle inside the 5-apartment dwelling because of the lack of electricity. Residents saw fire coming from the house and alerted the police. The Savlamar Police Department responded with 2 units. On their arrival, firefighters discovered the house being consumed by fire. After they managed to extinguish the blaze, the charred remains of the boys were removed from the rubble. Danita Ferguson, a resident who rushed to the burning house to try to save the children, said that Sunday's horror will stay with him for the rest of his life. I couldn't get to them. I couldn't do anything for them. I only could take out the little girl, Ferguson said, shaking his head as his voice cracked and tears well up in his eyes. Ferguson was driving his motorcycle through the community when he saw the fire. He rushed to the burning building and could only grab the injured girl from the inferno. He did not see her brothers. I only heard screaming, he said. This is going to be with me for the rest of my life, for sure. Now, family and friends, this is a heartbreaking situation again. Young lives being consumed by fire because of the neglect of the parents. My condolences, yes, to the family of the Laing, but again, the father knew that there was no electricity there. And the so-called relatives that the children were knew that there were no electricity there. So you have to make, preparation. You can't have your 4 children them in a darkness and not buy one lamp. You are going to, when me little bit, granny have one little lamp, one little kerosene lamp, you are going to, and that you can burn it and have a little glass pan it. Everybody knows you don't touch a lamp shade. If you go knock it over. So even if you stepped out, you could have light the lamp from it get dark. And not even lamp. Every phone have a light. You are tell me say you don't have no flashlight at your yard or you leave your 4 picnic home and none of them don't have no phone. The poor youth them. 9-year-old. A big enough youth to have one little phone. And you gone. And plus, the little girl seems to be bigger than them. There is no way that a kangaroo should have just bounce over. And the children them don't realize that it's burning to all one of them for escape or somebody have to come pull them out. This sound fishy. This sound like the radio disc jockey is covering the fact that he has been doing this for a while and leaving the picnic them home like enough Jamaican family them do. Neglecting the children. And underneath look into this jockey here, foreground, in past. Because from what I'm reading, him woman, the reason why he's a single parent is the baby mother go out and missing. So, me not understand this. This man either bad luck or something a go on him have a hand in a these situation. Either by neglect, by obia, or he's a serial killer. Cause it sound like a woman and baby mother disappeared. And now it sound like him try to murder off him 4 picnic them. Him just happened to have stepped out. Figure talk to a driver. And him 4 picnic them get burned up in a house. And when people are scream fire, it not done pan him say, fi run go home or fi go check. Pan him 4 picnic. Or even if them over by the relative, we go check to see if the fire they ain't relative. This here situation here sound weird. Him say me hear people a say fire, fire. But me never appear that no mind because the children them over them family next door and I never know that them come back to the house he said. So even if them did over the house, you know want to concern about the 4 picnic them. You not go look round and check out for see a what go on, for even see if it a burn in your area where your picnic them could be, even if them over by the relatives. So if it is over your relative house, you wouldn't care. This don't sound right. You hear what me say, people? Me look up this situation to find out how this man is a single parent, and what I found is that him claim say him woman, him baby mother go out and come back. So currently him baby's mothers, his children mothers is missing. And now him 4 picnic them almost dead off, 3 of them dead off in a burn up house where him conveniently left at 7 o'clock. If you go check with man, driver, that a for him excuse, you know. Him say him go check with driver. And left the 5 picnic them home. And him hear people a scream fire, fire, fire. But him think say them did over by the family. You are going to, so even if them over the family, no think say them couldn't come back. Me also see him post up things on social media and say back to school like the day before this. So it appears this guy here a stage whole heap of thing to make it look like same is a caring father. So nobody look towards him. But it look weird that this woman is missing, and him 4 picnic them end up in a fatal fire here in a Springfield, Westmoreland. I'm telling you, Jamaica have a whole bunch of serial murderers, serial killers, serial rapists. They have a whole bunch of serials. I mean, I talk about the one where you eat for breakfast. Serial liars. You can see the man that burn up the place them. You can see. I mean, some of them more the YouTube about try to mess with my video, but me I tell you say, don't put it past this man. Say him queng with him baby mother and try dash with all and picnic them. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rastafari, so the year of Deep Roots TV. You go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, leave your comment, share the content. It's a tragic situation. My condolences go out to all the family that are hurt, all the people that were involved in the tragic situation, because this, like I said, anybody that's in the community, this is going to hurt them, scare them emotionally for the rest of them life. All the man were try to save the little girl and didn't realize that the boy them in there couldn't get to the boy them. Like him said, it's going to live with him for life. But don't put it past the daddy. See, him body everybody. Subscribe, like, and share.
My name is